Hi guys, Scatlink here. Welcome to my modding showcasing sub-series, Hats Off to You, a series of which we try out community-created hats, costumes, functions, singular levels, full chapters, or time rifts created by the Hat in Time fan community via the Steam Workshop. This will also include any challenge roads of which will have their own video dedicated to earning ourselves a trophy, of which would otherwise be permanently missed. Some say that a new year is a stellar time, especially with all the fireworks that normally go on during the night. And look at us, we're all spacey! Because I put on the Transcendent dye, as well as changed my hat flares to, well, kind of be fitting. I've got the Beta Witch hat, I've got the Ladybug flare for the Sprint hat, and the Ice Book from Vanessa's Curse. Because this is a very spectral-themed challenge road. Also a very short one, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. We have the Dweller Rift and the Dweller's Outhouse, version 2.4. By Molin Glacier, it's their first mod, a small time rift focused on the Dweller Mask and the hook shot. That's basically it. But this is the bigger one. By Jab Brawls, recooked for DLC 2, but it still had updates since then. A little while ago I made a mod called Toilet Boss, but the floor is a minor inconvenience, and it wasn't very good. I'm not entirely too sure if that still exists, or if it needs to be recooked, and it hasn't been, because this has been recooked instead. Said back then I would come back and made a much better Toilet Boss fight, and I learned how to script. Recently made the Toilet Boss EX, which seemed exciting, but it didn't seem to be too many changes other than increased health. Hadn't really learned how to script yet, but I decided this might be a good way to learn. So I decided to start working on my own. 2 days later, we have this. Hooray! Anyway, map contains a boss fight against a stronger version of the Toilet Boss. All scripting was done by himself, Jab Rules, though a lot of it was based on scripts from the original game, and the inverse fruit explosion is based on the Dweller Bomb from Argle Bargle's playable Moustache Girl mod. You know how the Dweller Bombs work for that? Code taken from that. And no, your Dweller hat will not work here, that is intended, and you will see why. Also, it looks like they're using, like, a purple Snatcher variant of what the Transcendent dye that I'm wearing. But I'm going with Transcendence, because we are going to transcend above this dwellering nonsense. Let's go! And after we are done with these, we should have a few more tokens for us to spin. There are no collectibles throughout the challenge road. So yeah, just a general platforming level here. Very straightforward. A little bit tricky at the end there, but we can do it. So, yeah, we start off with purple platforms straight up. We don't want to worry about that. Yeah, these purple walls that you kind of need to go through actually kind of matches our Transcendence dye, but they are technically purple because it's the flip side. Yeah, Transcendent is the opposite side of the purples, which I think is pretty nifty. Could also be shadows. Got some wall climbing here with the Dweller platforms, so we got to, you know, make sure that we are timing our jumps very well. Also, I am making sure that I'm using the trumpet, so we're getting some little doots as we hook shot. By the way, since it's official, even though the default umbrella is intended for this mod, it has been intended so that when you use it, the top of the, well, the trumpet at least, claw shots with a swirling music pattern, which I'd never actually noticed until I was practicing for this challenge road. And most of the practice comes from this particular point, because for some reason Hat Kid will not grab the side, so I just go for a double jump starting off to get a bit of extra speed. This is double layered, so we won't fall through, which is very nice. And we're coming up to the last bit already. Now here, you want to use your Dweller Mask as soon as you hop off, so you can hook shot the next one. I'm saying claw shot because Twilight Princess on the brain. I just recently marathoned Attacking Toucans' Twilight Princess randomizer that he did a couple years back. I forgot that he did that, and I did start watching it, but then other stuff came along that I was watching, and I've also been on a bit of a Lucifer binge, because I've been putting off that on Netflix, and yeah, I've just been catching up on a bunch of stuff. And look at that, we're done already. But that was the easy part. Well, we got a spin for that one, because it is a rift, but there can't be much more left in here, surely. Infinite ammo. But I did see a times end record. I wonder what that is. You know, that kind of fits for Moustache Girl EX, to be fair. Alright, the battle starts immediately. It's a Dwellery toilet. And he's blue looking. If we do try to get close and use our Dweller mask, it does not work. Because he's not purple or green. And remember that red is always disruptive. So you need to chuck the bombs that he spawns. And it makes a blue field. Of which he is now vulnerable. But he likes to jump a lot. So you want to be using your brewing hat to hit him.
Hey kid, how's it going? Just thought I'd drop in to see how things are. Hey, what's that thing? Looks like the toilet you fought a while ago, but greener.
Well, more like blue.
Well, there's no point in attacking it. You probably have to make it solid. Though I don't think that mask of yours will cut it.
And these fields stay for quite a while.
Well, gee, if there was only some magic apples lying around. Well, anyways, gotta go. Running a forest isn't easy, you know.
I was getting a bit distracted because I was reading the Snatcher's dialogue there and doing the voice and all that, but it's fine. If we just wait a little bit, he'll drop some heart ponds in the first phase, so we can top ourselves off if need be. He's just standing there, so I'm going to chuck a bomb at him. There we go. One of my brewing hat bombs. Always the best, especially on the second phase, because when hooks are involved, it makes it quite annoying. Also, when the cherry bombs or apples explode to make a field... My god, I almost got knocked off there. This is just one massive gear, I noticed. It makes it a little bit difficult to dodge with the shockwave that they spawn as well. That can hurt you, but the initial explosion does not. Also, they don't always explode. How did that miss? They don't always... It missed again, are you kidding me? They don't always explode when they hit the floor, so keep that in mind. I need to get out of there. Got him. Right. When he goes to the next phase, he'll spare out a couple of heart ponds for us. He didn't do that right now, so I'm just going to hang about a little bit. If a heart pond is in a bubble and you hit him, all the bubbles will despawn with their contents. So make sure that you hit him after the heart ponds spawn in. Alright, we're on the next phase, which is good. So I'm going to toss this, make another field. When he's bouncing around, if he actually spawns within a field, that's great. But this is phase 2, and this is annoying. Basically, he spawns a bunch of bubbles, one of them with the bomb that you need, but you need to kind of race it because the bubbles, as well as the hooks, go in opposite directions, and you need to hook the right one so you intercept the bomb, so you can burst its bubble, so you can hit the guy. But don't try to use your umbrella, because you will just hook shot the hooks instead, which is why I recommend the brewing hat. Okay, I need to cut across to this one, get the bomb, toss it. He was actually in the field, but sometimes when he's halfway in the field, it doesn't count, so... We just got, yeah, like that. He was just slightly in it, but it didn't count. He wasn't solid. So it's just best to get the bombs all the time anyway. I accidentally jumped into that bubble. I guess you could unequip the hookshot badge so you could just use your umbrella. But I have had instances where the poison bubbles will hurt you, but you won't pop the bubbles with the ponds, which there are no hearts during that phase. Or the one with the bomb in it. But this is phase 3, and this is the big explodey bomb that he likes to do. But he's not solid, remember? So what do? Right, well, we just wait until he spits out a couple of balloons. One of them will have a blue cherry bomb for us. Or blue Dweller bomb, I guess. And, well, normally I toss it so that he becomes solid. That didn't happen, unfortunately. Oh, there was one here. Cool. Right, I need to get a little bit of height. I don't know if this is instant kill. Right, if I do that there and then toss a bomb up there with my brewing hat, that normally works. Got him! I'm surprised that is a lot of time that they give you. Yeah, I'm just trying to dodge the bombs at the moment because they're exploding. I pressed the wrong button. My bad. I pressed the camera look up button, not the attack button. Right, give me that. He's nowhere. Oh, cheeky bugger. They should be in a field there for the bomb to reach. I'm not hitting him with it. I'll just toss a couple of brewing hat bombs, see if I can hit him. There we go. I think he's got one hit left, I'd like to think. He's out of the field. I'm going to quickly toss this before it explodes. There we go. Got him! No, one more hit. Ah, oh, well, that was unfortunate. Oh, boy. It felt like that was homing in on me. Okay, because the bomb hit him when he was jumping, that shockwave was off the ground. because the bombs do make shockwaves as well. That almost screwed me over, but I just barely dodged it. Right, over there. See, that hit the floor and didn't explode. That hit the floor and it did explode. I don't know what makes them do that, but we got him first try. There we go. Yeah, actually quite a difficult battle. How many tokens have I got, actually? Because I might get one spin or so. Oh, I haven't actually got any tokens. I guess this is going to be a short one, because I literally can't do any spins. So I don't have any tokens. You're going to hit me post-mortem. I mean, that bubble was still bouncing, which can contact damage. And these bombs can still tick and explode and damage you. So you can lose post-mortem. Well, you can lose when the boss is post-mortem, is what I meant to say. But you know what? I'm going to do this. Explode! I dare you to hit me! Gotta do it with a bit of epicness, you know, to spice it up. Barring the explanation and giving credit to the mods that are in the challenge road today, that took less than 10 minutes. That is the shortest challenge road we have had. And I can't even, like, pad the video out with extra spins, because I've only got 2 tokens, one for each level, for playing them again outside the challenge road. I've got no more tokens. But I do have a lot of pawns. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the Conductor's Village, because we can spend pawns here to get a Rift token that is infinitely respawnable. You know, it's quite nice coming back here, actually, because this was one of the very first mods that we actually checked out on the channel when we were doing the original... Oh, we don't need to talk to you, buddy. Alright, cutting that out. I need to go down here, which is the store, because it's been a while since we've last been here. I think it's this... Yeah, it's this guy here, because he always has it here. Are you completely stuffed with pawns with nowhere to spend them? Nothing left to buy from that creepy badge seller? Well, I have no fear. I can provide a valuable service for your extra pawns. At this stall, you can exchange your pawns for Rift tokens. That way your extra pawns aren't sitting around being useless. Hence why I am spending 1 token here so we can do at least 1 spin. And there's no way to skip this. Also, I forgot the original windmill music is actually quite serene and peaceful. The Death Wish version... PTSD! To put it simply. There we go. Let's go get a spin. Thank you! I hope that you can get something really cute with that token. Or another payday record. Or even the Time's End one. Alright, let's go spindy! Haha! And it was lagging a little bit there, that was interesting. You know what, we saw the Time's End one, let's go get that one, why not? Subcon Forest, the Alpha Bookstore. Okay then, so that is the beta track, but it plays in Subcon Forest. Yeah, we heard this before during the beta level where we actually played through the bookstore to access the beta credits, which I used as a bookend, technically, for our first season of this modding showcasing series of Hats Off to You, when we actually achieved the Community Thanks You achievement by getting 30 mod Rift tokens via mod timepieces. You remember that? That was way back when as well, and it was still going on because I played the levels individually outside of the challenge roads so I can get those mod timepieces for the mod Rift tokens for extra spins, like we did just now. And we've got nothing to spend on pawns. They don't tend to stick extra costumes or badges. Well, there was one at the very early start where they stuck a couple of badges into the badge seller through mods, and they were like some beta badges that were removed, like give you the aerial spin attack with the umbrella. We had to buy that from the badge seller, but other than Yakuza Metro and literal small pennies of pawns for stickers and food, it's mostly been unique currency for the level or situation that we've been in. So yeah, I kind of hung around on that tune for a bit just to talk about that, but kind of fits that we would have something for Subcon Forest like that, considering it was all Dweller based. So I like how we all wrap things up very thematically. So I'm just going to pop into our bedroom, and in the next episode, whenever there is another challenge road, or if I feel like covering any more mods, even those that are suggested to me, or if there's another live event, I'll be seeing you guys then.